Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. I have finally, after many long months of inactivity on this project, have gotten my 2354 New York Central F3s back on the rails. And I am thrilled. I have missed these engines so much. The dummy unit was fine, I hadn't touched that, but one of the motors for the powered unit was messed up. One of the studs that holds the brush plate on had bent and broken. So I was first waiting for the parts to repair it, and then waiting on a time when I felt like risking ruining the motor to try and repair it. So I did get it repaired, 13 bucks for parts, I think it was. So I'm pretty happy with that. It just took me a little while to do it. I'm going to show you some of the highlights from that repair, some of the things to watch out for, and we're going to watch this baby run because that's what I'm really excited about, is seeing it working. So let's take a look. I am back working on my New York Central 2354. The first thing I had to do was repair the motor, so let's take a look at that. So what I'm supposed to do is kind of drill out this rivet end, and then hopefully it will just pull out this direction, then I can slide the new bolt in and tighten it, and then I'll be able to mount the brush plate again. Okay, I got the motor all taped up. I have a drill bit that looks like it's big enough to take the head off this rivet. So let's hope this works. Before I take the tape off, I'm just going to blow it off with some compressed air. Now, hopefully, I'm able to either just pull or gently knock the pin out the other side. Just grab it with a pair of pliers and see if it comes out. No, it does not. Okay, so I drilled the end off of both and just knocked the whole field off the motor. So now I'm left with, how did these come out of the field? Okay, so I put it on a hard surface and punched them down. Okay, I've tapped this one most of the way through. You want to make sure you hold the plates together and then pull it out the rest of the way. I would recommend making sure you really drill down this edge enough so it doesn't catch, because that's what it did. It caught on this last plate and pulled it a little bit. So try not to do that. I'm only taking one of the posts out at a time, just so that I don't mess up and put them in the wrong direction. Don't know if it matters. I don't want to find out the hard way. This is the new part, and that just slides right in. So that one moves freely, so that's nice. I'll pop this one out, slide the new one in, clean everything up, and put it back together and see how it goes. So to pop this through, just using a piece of old pipe that I can balance both sides on. Using a nice heavy hammer is nice, because you don't have to put as much force in it. The weight of the hammer will do a good part of the work. Now that I've picked this up here, though, I'm going to put the vise on it so that I don't split the field. There we go, pulled it out. Okay, so now we have the old pins, the new pins are already put through there, and then the motor. And hopefully it just all goes back together really nice without any problems, which is very likely, I know, because why would there be problems? It wouldn't make sense. Line it all up and just push them through. So that's how you fix one of these motors when the bolt snaps. Not as quick and easy as I was thinking, but after you do it once or twice, I think you'd get it done a lot quicker. Again, to just reiterate, make sure you get these ends drilled down nicely without a lip on the edge, because that lip on the edge will catch when you're trying to push it through. So before I move on, I just want to make sure I tighten these. Not too much, definitely don't over torque them because you'll break the part you just put in. Just make sure it's nice and snug. You could also put thread lock on those threads to keep that nice and tight, or just check it again after you run for a while. The motor's pretty much back together. Replace both of those bolts. It is cracked over here as a result of this part being bent. I think it will hold, so I will put it back together and tighten those bolts, tighten the nuts down, and hopefully it'll be good. So that's definitely better than it was before. The whole assembly would kind of get tweaked due to the stud being bent. I'm assuming if I over tighten this, it might slide off the edge here and bend it. Maybe that's what happened previously. Maybe somebody over tightened it and cracked it, and then once they tightened a little bit more, it bent. Thrilled to have the engine back in service. It was not a difficult repair, it was just something I had to sit down and do. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you have a similar problem with one of your F3 motors, and if you have questions about the procedure, let me know. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Dagryffyn Hobby.